So hopefully the sound quality is a bit better. Mind you, I did obviously listen back to the videos that I filmed without a mic, and the quality was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be literally like impossible to listen to, but it was kind of good. Maybe I should have been doing this the whole time, but let me know if you think the mic's better, or if you want more videos without the mic as well. I don't know, let me know, but I do think it's better and I can hear it in my ear, so I know what it's sounding like as I'm recording. Anyways, let's get on to the focus of the actual video. Okay, so this video is going to be a fun facts video. I got a request to do this a couple videos back, and I thought it would be a fun one to do, so I've got a random facts generator on Google, and I'm just going to go through them and we'll see what we can find out. Also, I'm thinking of doing another general knowledge quiz. I thought that was really fun. I love doing quizzes myself, so let me know if you want another one of those, or another, what was it, Would You Rather, or anything else on my iPad, because I really like filming those, and I think people like the sound of like the tapping with the pencil. So yeah, let's just get started with that. So I have my iPad, here she is, my pride and joy. Okay, also, do you like my, I was going to show you my background. Here it is. What about this way? It looks like this. I think it's quite cute. I don't know. Let me know if anyone has any tips to make it cuter, because there's definitely potential. Okay. The first random fact is, oh, sorry if you can hear that. Loud. Very loud car. Yeah, still going. Still going. Perfect, still going. Okay, the grizzly bear is the state animal of California, even though one has not been spotted there since 1922. So over 100 years now, it hasn't been spotted. Interesting. Okay, next random fact. The squid's brain is torus-shaped, ring-shaped, with its esophagus running through it. If it eats anything too large, it can suffer brain damage. Oh my god, that's crazy. Wait, so the brain is a ring shape, so obviously like torus it's called. Like a donut, I think. And then the esophagus literally goes through the brain. That is crazy. Guys, these facts are more fun than I thought, but that's not really fun if it gets brain damage. Okay, next fact. A howler monkey's tail is about 5 times as long as the length of its body, and his howls can be heard from up to 3 miles away. 5 times the length of his body, that's a really long tail. I feel like I'd be tripping over. Okay. I'm just going to tap a little bit with the pencil, for those of you who like the sounds. Right, next random fact. Benin, a country in Central Africa, has the highest birth rate of twins around the world. The world average is around 1.3% twins, but the rate in Benin is more than double that at 3%. Wow, 3%. That's quite high. Okay, next random fact. This is a long one, bear with. Andre Agassi won 10 out of 11 tennis matches against Boris Becker after noticing a tick in Becker's serve. Becker would stick his tongue out at a certain direction, thus unknowingly indicating where his serve would go and giving Agassi an advantage. There is a similar concept in baseball known as tipping pitches. Imagine that. Imagine knowing you're accidentally telling your opponent where you're going to serve every time. surgeon Sergei Voronov is famous for his work in the 1920s of grafting monkey testicle tissue onto the testicles of men. This was thought to have a rejuvenating effect. Around 2,000 men had the procedure done. What on earth? That's crazy. What an odd thing to do. Okay. Next random fact. As of 2022, Madagascar has a larger population than Australia. That's crazy. Australia's huge. I know a lot of it's uninhabited, but Madagascar's tiny compared, isn't it? Mad. Okay. Next random fact is 4 is the only number that is spelled with the same number of letters as itself. I guess that checks out. Next. Outback Steakhouse was founded by 4 Americans, none of whom had ever been to Australia. I don't know what Outback Steakhouse is, but it sounds like an Australian steakhouse because of the word Outback. Interesting. I don't know who either of these people are, but I think it's meant to be kind of funny because Gary Oldman is actually 13 days younger than Gary Newman. I mean, that's definitely random. After President James Garfield was shot, his doctors were so negligent and gave him such a bad infection that his assassin openly confessed to the shooting at his trial, arguing that while he had done the shooting, it was the doctors who had done the killing. However, the jury was not impressed by his insane antics and he was found guilty and publicly executed. I'm so sorry, I don't even know if I said that word right on the top attempt. Negligent. I don't know. Next random fact. The best estimates suggest that around 205,000 tons of gold have been mined throughout history. That means that if you were to take all of the gold ever mined and press it into a cube, the resulting cube would only be about 22 meters wide on each side. That's quite crazy. That's not that big. I mean, obviously it's big, but for the whole world and for the whole history of time, just that 22 square meter cube. Yeah. How big would that be? I mean, it would be pretty big. I don't know. Interesting. You can hear a blue whale's heartbeat from over 2 miles away. Their hearts alone can weigh close to 400 pounds. 2 miles away to hear a heartbeat. That's crazy. Is that in water or out of water? And does it even make a difference? I feel like sound carries better in water, doesn't it? So I don't know if that fact is in water or out of water, but either way, pretty crazy. Even though the Statue of Liberty is on Liberty Island, which belongs to New York, it's actually located closer to the landmass of New Jersey. Did not know that. So the Statue of Liberty is closer to New Jersey than New York. Interesting. But so when people go there, I've never been to New York, so if you go to the Statue of Liberty, it's on an island and it's not as close to New York as New Jersey. Interesting. superhero movie Batgirl was the most expensive abandoned movie in history. Warner Bros. Had spent over $90 million on the project, and the film was in post-production when they decided not to release it. I wonder why they didn't release it. I feel like even if it was a bit of a flop, surely after they spent £90 million and it was in post-production, surely they should have just released it. Or maybe it was so bad they didn't want the bad press. I don't know. Crazy. Oh, I think I knew this one before, but the voice actors who played Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Wayne Allwine and Russie Taylor, actually got married in real life in 1991. That's cute. After a woman told him shoes were too expensive for kids, Shaquille O'Neal walked away from a $40 million deal with Reebok in order to sign one with Walmart. Shaq brought in designers from Reebok to make his Walmart shoes nicer than their price tag. I'm a little bit confused, but about 1 in every 5,000 babies is born with a blocked or missing butthole. This is a condition known as imperforate anus and generally requires surgery to create the opening. 1 in 5,000 is a lot more common than I would have thought that would be, but let me know if you're one of the 1 in 5,000 down below. Just kidding. The movie industry relocated from New York to Southern California in the 1800s to avoid the numerous patents of Thomas Edison, which included many patents on the technology being used to make movies. Without Edison's influence, Hollywood would not be what it is today. I see. Next random fact. The English words raise and raise are both homophones sounding the same and antonyms having the opposite meaning. So one of them is raise, as in like raise something up, and then the other one is R-A-Z-E, and I don't know what that is. But since they sound the same and they're antonyms and have opposite meanings, I would assume R-A-Z-E means to pull something down. Let me know. Strengths is the longest word with only one vowel. No, yeah, with only one vowel. Interesting. That's quite long. How many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters, and it only has one vowel. That vowel is working overtime. Good on you, E. Okay, last fact coming up. This one's a bit dark. In 2013, a surgeon in the UK was convicted of assault after branding his initials into 2 patients' livers during a transplant. That is crazy.